There we go. As soon as we get somebody to show up here, we will get this whole show of emotion started. So, yeah. There we go. Now that somebody's here, we can actually get into this. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gonna move sound wave off to the back here. Yes, I do have a sound wave. You are not seeing things. This is the 86 sound wave, correct? So, but we're not talking about sound wave. We're here for Blaster. So, yeah. All right. Okay. Let's pop this up in here. So, yeah. I'm a little late to the party with this Target exclusive, but you know what? Better late than never. So don't forget to comment. If you do comment, you do get shouted out at the end of the video. Just let you know. Okay, sweet. There we go. What's going on, Banana? 68 2041. You deserve a like, man. I don't know what that means, but okay. I deserve a like. I appreciate it. Yeah. I appreciate that. I deserve a like, you say? Well, I appreciate that you say that. Really do appreciate that you say that. Oh, goodness. Welcome, 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 audience. Welcome to the stream now. But, anyways. Don't forget to comment. If you guys do comment, you guys do get shouted out at the end of the video. And if you guys would like to subscribe, it would make my day. It would make my day. Really would. So, yeah. But anyways, as I stated earlier in the stream, Banana, you get yourself a shout out. Ugh. And before anybody gets upset on that, yes, I did just use the gun. Just because people swipe off thinking this stuff is boring, it's not. Keep this stuff up. You can do it. Thanks, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Been at this for quite a bit. Well, not the stream portion of this, but I've been at the Transformers gig for quite a bit. Over a decade. So excited though. We have another cassette. We have another. Well, firstly, if you were gonna get 86 Blaster, you had to get 86 Soundwave, and if you were gonna get 86 Soundwave, you had to get 86 Blaster. So it was kind of a no-brainer when I saw this guy was on sale on Amazon for $34.99. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to acquire this. Then at the end of purchase, it was like 45 bucks with shipping and everything of that nature, so it could have been worse, but I do... Oh, hey, cool. They did not make it clear plastic. It's blue plastic this time. I'm quite pleased about that. But now that we've got all of this in here, let's make sure my eject can go inside said cassette. Come on. Come on. There you go. Goes right inside there. And then because we're here already, might as well transform it. Might as well do all of that. So do this. Do this. Do this. You guys do remember your Kingdom Blaster, because this is the Kingdom Blaster mold. It's just 86 colors. Which, I gotta say, I'm quite pleased they actually did bother to actually go back and redo this in 86 colors. Quite pleased they did bother to do so. Because I do like that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Things like this. There we go. That's better. And then... had those sitting like that. Had all of this. Had to pop this down, close that up, and then just kind of finagle everything into place, I guess. Because that was kind of the one thing I did not really like about that blaster. Oh, and I forgot to flip this piece down. My bad, folks. My bad entirely. Forgot this panel here. The past month, I've been cheering up lonely streamers who have nobody watching their streams, and you're just the fifth out of all of the people I've done so far. Hope you have a good night. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Although, you know, not really lonely. I mean, I just wait for my audience to show up. I mean, my audience does show up eventually, but it does take a minute. So, but I do appreciate that. You did not have to show up, and yet you chose to. So I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. So, anyways, but I do appreciate your support there, Banana. And thanks for showing up tonight, and thank you for that. And I hope you have a good rest of your night as well, dear sir. So, that's better. Come on. I got to see the new SpongeBob movie today. That was, how shall I say, really weird. Really weird movie. Like, I'm not saying it's like a bad weird. I'm saying it as in, like, that's not what I was expecting when I was going to go see it. But you know what? I'll take it, I guess. Not exactly what I was expecting from a SpongeBob movie. Really. I really was not expecting what I saw from the movie I went and saw. So, and there we go. And there you have the boombox. Yo, what's going on, Nathan B030? What's going on, Max1428-F7X? What's going on? Welcome. So, gotta say, I want to show this to you guys, and you're actually gonna get mad at me when I show this to you. So I'm not a huge collector of third-party figures, but today I acquired a third-party figure on accident. And a lot of you are thinking, how did you acquire a third-party figure on accident? Well, I acquired a third-party Junkion at a thrift store. And my favorite part is the fact that it's almost all there. Only thing it's missing is his gun. And this is the KFC Toys Dregs. Dregs, not Drugs. So, yeah. I found that at a thrift store, and if you really want to know how much I paid for it, I technically paid $1.75 for that. Root beer is delicious. So, yeah. You think I should do a review of this guy? I don't know if I should do a review of this dude. So, yeah, I don't know. If you do decide to comment, you do get shouted out at the end. Don't forget about this. Do not forget about this, peeps. Do not forget about this. You get shouted out at the end. Because Transformers rule. Till all are one. But, no, I got this guy literally today. I was on my way to go pick somebody up from work. And and they told me, they were like, yeah, we're not quite ready yet for you. So I'm like, all right, well, what would you like me to do? And they said, well, if you'd like to, there's a thrift store not too far away from me. So I went to the local Target, because the local Target was having deals. By the way, did you guys know that if you guys go to your local Targets, you can get yourself, what was it? You can get the Age of the Primes 4-pack for half off. So you can get it for $48, excuse me, roughly right around there. You can get yourself the War for Cybertron Earthrise. Let's see here. Sunstreaker, you can get him for about $17. Thrust, I believe you can get him for about $25, $26 right now at Target. Depending on which Target's going on right now. But right now they're doing their end-of-year clearance right before the New Year's. So right into the new year. Yo, what's going on, Corey Tucker? How you doing? What's going on? What is going on? So, but right now you can go and get all of those things right now for a pretty cheap price. By the way, Corey Tucker, this is the third part. This right here is the third-party KFC Toys Dreg. And I seriously bought this for $1.75 at a thrift store today. This is my favorite. Like, this is the thing that I enjoy about going to thrift stores, is the fact that when I go, they genuinely sometimes have really good stuff. Like, sometimes they genuinely have really, really, really good stuff. Case in point, this one. And also, case in point, I have purchased Masterpiece figures from thrift stores. I purchased a Masterpiece. I purchased an MP10. I purchased a Masterpiece Thundercracker, and I purchased a Masterpiece movie Bumblebee. The Bumblebee movie version. Excuse me. Those are the ones that I picked up. But this one I got for $1.75. So, yeah. But, anyways, that's what's up. So, that's what's up, man. That's what's going on there. But, as y'all know, we're not here to talk about this guy, because this guy, should I do a review of this guy? He is missing his gun, but the whole thing is still here, including the detachable front piece here. I genuinely don't know what to do. Should I keep this guy? Should I sell him? Should I review him? What the hell? I wish I could find figs at that price here in Australia. I only place to get rare figs is the Mega Cash or Cash Converters. Yeah, take note. The only reason I knew this was third party was because this doesn't look like any Masterpiece that I've ever seen released. And when I got it in my hands, I knew by its weight it had die-cast metal in it. So yeah, take note. I purchased this in a bag full of, like, okay, maybe not full. It had a Paw Patrol toy inside with one of the characters, and it had like some sort of, like, I'll even show you what was inside the bag. I have the toys right here that was inside that was inside this bag. This bag here housed this figure right here. And I did purchase this. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm not going to show you how much I purchased this, but I did purchase it from a Savers, which is a thrift store chain here in the United States. So I did purchase it from them. Inside that bag was this third-party figure, this Paw Patrol figure, and I don't even know what the heck this is. But these were inside a bag together, and I could not say no, and when you divide them all up by 4, you get about $1.75. So I'm going to be getting rid of these two, and I'm contemplating what to do with this. So, seriously, tell me what you think I should do. Should I sell it? Should I keep it? Should I start a third-party thrift store collection? I genuinely don't know what to do with it. I have listed it up on Facebook, though, because I know myself, and I know that things like this definitely don't come up often, so yeah. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you do subscribe, I definitely would appreciate it, because it would definitely help us get to 2,000 subscriptions before the end of the year. Definitely would help that out, for sure. But I can also tell you very much so for sure, if I do get 2,000 subscriptions before the end of the year, which, by the way, is tomorrow, at midnight tomorrow, I will do a review of this guy. So, but the review for this guy is coming out tomorrow, for sure. Okay, I know the Paw Patrol, the dog's name is Rubble. Okay, that's great, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really care for Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is one of those things, but I can't remember who the vehicle belongs. I don't know. I don't care about Paw Patrol all that much. I'll be honest with you, Paw Patrol to me is along the lines of, like, All Engines Go. And All Engines Go is along the lines of, like, the tiniest of tiniest toddlerific characteristic kind of deals. So I don't really care for it, but I definitely do care. I care for Thomas the Tank Engine. I just don't care for the rest of those ones. So, but that's not why y'all are clicking on the video. That's not what y'all came here to watch. Y'all came here to watch all of this. So, and yes, this is Studio Series 86 Soundwave. You guys are not seeing things. It is correct. You are correct. So, but we'll put this here just in case. So, ugh. And that being said, I also know this is third party too, because of how that pops up and there's the head. If this was a normal Hasbro head motorcycle type deal, the head would be either jammed up in the front here, or you could see it on the bottom. There's no way on earth this would not be anything of that nature. So yeah. Oh wait, do you think someday someone might make a custom Thomas the Tank Engine trans? Okay, so I was actually on that subject with Riveted Railfan earlier yesterday and the day before. If they were to take the Hearts of Steel Bumblebee and just paint it blue, give it the Thomas the Tank Engine face, or better yet, paint it green and give it Percy's face, and then take, I don't know who they should give the Hearts of Steel Optimus Prime to, but if they were to make the Hearts of Steel Optimus Prime turn into a Thomas the Tank Engine character, I guarantee you'd have a seller. It might take a few minutes for people to understand the whole gist of it, but once they do, they'll go, oh, this is strange. So, I beat MGO, real quickly, I beat MGO to the punch with Studio Series 86 Soundwave. I finally beat him at something. Golly. That's not how you spell Gordon, but that's okay. But, yeah, no, I think it could be Gordon. Yeah, no, MGO seriously just dropped his Studio Series 86 Soundwave review. I've had this thing for about a week. I finally beat MGO at something. And for those of you who are fact-checking this, this is true. I have done it. So yeah. Anyways, do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to comment, because if you do, you get shouted out at the end of the video. So, and a lot of you might be thinking, this guy's going to be the next review. You are absolutely incorrect, because that's not going to be the next review. This is the next review. I have Amalgamous Prime as well. I was able to acquire him a couple days ago. So, yeah. Yeah. We got some reviews coming, folks. We definitely got some reviews coming. That's for sure. Let's put Soundwave on. This guy. There we go. But, yeah, no, that's, we got a lot of good reviews coming this way on this channel. Definitely got some good stuff coming. However, the only way you're going to be able to notice, the only way you're going to know it's going to be here is if you subscribe, A, and B, if you choose to pay attention to the community chats that we have that go on, because if you pay attention to those will be key details. For sure. You know, oh, okay. That makes me feel slightly stupid. Alright. That's a bit better. That's better. There we go. That's Amalgamous Prime. So, yeah. Quite pleased, though. 86 Blaster was definitely on my list of figures that I needed to acquire before the end of the year, for sure. He was on that list. I can definitely tell you who else was on that list, but I can definitely tell you who was definitely not on that list. So I did come across, when I came across this guy, I did come across, what was it? What was it? Big Convoy, otherwise known as Mammoth Prime, or like the Age of the Prime's Mammoth Prime thing, or whatever it was. I came across that one. When I also came across that one, I also came across the Studio Series Nemesis Prime from Transformers: The Last Knight, which we don't really need to talk about that figure. It's pretty much this figure with upgraded arms and a different sword. So it's just a little, it's just a little bit strange to me, and it also comes with a gun. So, but yeah, I did come across that Nemesis Prime, and I did come across Age of the Prime's Razor Claw. However, I could only afford one, and if I was gonna only afford one, yeah, it'd be this guy. So, but yeah, no, this guy here, $1.50, $1.50, and the only thing missing with him is his gun, and I gotta decide, should I review him or should I not review him? So, I don't know what to do about that. Please let me know, because if you do let me know, I will definitely give you guys some credit. I'll give you some credit if you help me out and tell me and let me know if I should review this guy. Because if I don't review him, he's gonna get sold immediately. So, and I've already got a scammer who's looking at him like, ooh, I want it. And it's like, well, you're gonna have to pay for it. I'm not gonna let you just take it. So, yeah. But, it's the whole scoop on the poop there. So, you guys have no idea how stoked I am for a lot of things. But that being said, real quickly, this is quite possibly the most weirdest of all the cassette tapes that have been released so far. And yet these two are just weird, and these two guys right here are just strange enough. Just strange enough, you know? So. Anyways, we have a sleeping kitty over here. For those of you who are animal lovers, I highly suggest you pay attention. Kitty. Oh, hi, buddy. I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? I'm sorry. Oh. This is the kitty. This is the channel animal. This is Toast. For those of you who love animals, this is the kitty cat. Say anything negative about animals, and we definitely will boot you here. Oh. He's the little diva, so I figured I'd wake him up and give him his little camera moments here. There you go. Alright, back to the toys. Or back to the action figures. Back to the action! So. But yeah. Hey, will you get the Doctor Wu Overkill on the Slugfest 2-pack so you can complete Soundwave cassettes? Or just stick with what you have? I kind of have all of the Studio Series ones, so, I mean, there's not really much to stop me from doing anything with them. I already have Laserbeak, I got Ravage, I got Buzzsaw, I got Ratbat, I got Frenzy, and I got Rumble. So, I mean, I don't really know that I need to get the Doctor Wu Overkill and Slugfest 2-pack. I don't really know that I need to. I mean, it'd be kind of cool, but I don't really see a need to, so. If I do eventually do that, that'd be great. But if I don't, again, big fat hairy deal to me. Not something I'm gonna whine or complain about. Not something I'm gonna literally go, I have to have it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna sit there and do that. It's not necessary. Right now, I'm just completing my Studio Series. Oh, the Doctor Wu one do fit in the Netflix Soundwave, so they will also fit in the 86 one. Well, that's great. Again, I don't have to have it. It'd be great to have it, because then I could have, all the cassettes. But, I mean, if it's only Studio Series, and take note, I have a feeling that Hasbro will release more Studio Series cassette tapes. I have a feeling that they're going to do a cartoon line. I have a feeling that in the comic line, they're going to do something with that. I already know that they're planning on doing something with the comic book line. It's just going to take some time for them to show it all off, because they have to firstly, like, take note, they already are starting strong with the 2026 line, because they already have to have these guys out for the next year. So they have those guys out, and I've already seen parts of the new deluxe class wave, and I've already seen the Voyager class and the leader classes. So it's like, it's not going to be a surprise when all that happens. But they also have to work on the next wave of Studio Series, which we all know that the next wave of Studio Series is going to be pretty interesting, because they have, at the very least in their midst, I know that they're cooking up something for the 40th anniversary of the Transformers the movie. I know they're cooking something up, because there have been several leaked listings, and they also have been in Walmart has been like a massive leak fest, okay? And when I say Walmart has been a massive leak fest, there was at one point this year, I think I may have even covered this in my community post, but they had the Studio Series 86 Astro Train listing already up and ready to go. They just had no artwork for it, because they didn't think it, because it hadn't been announced yet. But Walmart, in their infinite wisdom, decided, well, we're just going to announce it today. So they announced it alongside the Studio Series 86 Blitzwing and the Studio Series 86 Soundwave. So they had all of that stuff ready to go. causes I'm even thinking of getting the Doctor Wu Beast Box and Squawk Talk as well. I know they're also Soundwave cassettes, even though they didn't appear in the show. Yeah, that's true. I know that. I know that's. I know that is. That'd be something for everybody. That's not. I may get it. I may not. But hey, if I do, it'd be kind of cool. So, but yeah. So, but like I take note, I bought this guy for roughly the average Voyager price. If you are trying to get a hold of that before the prices go completely insane, um, get to Amazon right now. Amazon is the way to go. So, yeah. Please tell me what you want me to do with this guy. I don't know what to do. I'm very, very stoked to have it, but at the same time, I also know I need to do something with it. So please tell me what I should do with it. The third party, like, dregs, or the third party Junkion, I don't know which one it's supposed to be. Somebody tell me, please, what his name is. What his name is. I don't know what his name is. All I know is it's the KFC. It's the KFC Toys Dregs. Somebody please tell me that in the comments below what it is. I need to know. I need to know. So, yeah. So. Oh, here in Australia, voyages are about 70 to 80 bucks. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. US exchange rate, that translates to about 40 to $43 USD, give or take 40 to 45. I don't know. I'm not off. I don't know my conversions off the top of my head, but hey. So, however, in the United States, this guy cost me about $60. So, in the United States, deluxe classes are $27.99. The Voyagers are now $43.99. Yo, what's up? What's up, Blood Dud fan? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Been a quick minute since we saw you. So, but deluxes are about $27.99. Voyagers just shot up to $43.99. What's up, Soundwave 585? How are you doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Jeez. And here I was thinking I might end this. Apparently, I'm not going to end it tonight. Not tonight, folks. So, and leader classes have gone from, in the last three, take note. Well, Voyager classes, depending on who you ask, if you look into it here in the United States, if you go to certain stores, it'll be $44.99. If you go to other stores, it'll be $42.99. And if you go to any other store, they're going to be about $48 to $50 a piece. So there's that. And in leader classes, it's about $59.99 to $62.99, give or take a little bit more. Oh, how much do you think it is for a leader here in Australia? Let's see. If you said Voyagers are about 70 to 80 bucks, I'm going to assume, roughly based off of that assumption, that leader classes are probably somewhere in the ballpark of $120, maybe 130, give or take. Titan classes are probably somewhere in the ballpark of about $400. Commander classes are about 170, 180. Am I in the ballpark? Take note, we're talking Australia here. We're not talking about any other country at the moment. We're talking about Australia. We're talking about that conversion rate-ish. I'll wait to know if I'm correct or not. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but I don't know. goodness. What you guys got planned for New Year's Eve? Kind of curious about that. I know I'm planning on watching a movie and playing video games, that's for sure. So, all right, let's get this ready for the review. Or at least this guy's review. Show me what it's like to be the last one standing. Teach me right from right. So. Okay. They can cost anywhere to between 100 to 190 Australian US dollar, Australian United dollars. That sounds about right. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, that sounds about right. So I was pretty close. I think I said somewhere between 120 to 140. So I have a sleeping kitty right over here. But yeah, no. Commander classes are going from they were $89.99. Now they are $99.99 to $109.99. So yeah. Anyways, we'll keep the stream going here for a little bit. But please, I need to know. Do you guys want to see me review this thrift store find that I've acquired? I'm actually kind of thinking of starting a new playlist for the channel. I'm just gonna title it "The Transformers from the Thrift Store," which this guy will fit into. So yeah. So 190 is 127 USD. Jeez Louise, that's almost double what we go for in the United States. Jeez. Half that, my friend. Half that, and that's about what you're paying for a leader class. That price is about commander class price point. Geez, you guys' tariffs in China and Asia must be ridiculous. I know ours are just about to go ridiculous, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm not holding my breath. Not holding my breath on it. So we'll keep the stream going for another 5-6 minutes here. Provided we don't get another burst of audience members here. Yeah, oh, how much do you think the Commander Jetfire is here? Um, so you were going on the more expensive end of your Australian dollars, for your leader classes. So I'm going to assume the more expensive on the line would be about 260, 270, give or take. I genuinely don't know. For Jetfire, he is almost 250. I suspected that, but I said about 250, about between 250 and 270, give or take. Or did I say 260? I can't remember what I said, but that sounds about right. Ugh, dude, that Jetfire is freaking amazing. It's an amazing looking figure. It really is. Oh, goodness. Show me what it's like to be the last one standing. Teach me wrong from right. Yeah. I can't sing. So, but yeah. I was gonna say I just recently bought myself a karaoke machine. Not because of the karaoke machine. So 250 Australian is about 167 USD. Yeah, that's what we were estimating the commander classes were going to go for when we had the tariff problems go down, but we weren't sure if that was going to stick around or not. But when it didn't, we thought it was like it was a godsend, but then they just slowly and ever so slowly kept raising the prices, and now we're starting to realize that that price point's probably what it's going to end up at. So, yeah, collecting is going to become obsolete. I do not appreciate the fact that they're starting that like this is the thing, and take note. Xbox and like Microsoft and Hasbro are learning this lesson the hard way. And that is when you have so much product that nobody really wants. Take note, people want this stuff, but the reason why nobody really wants it right now is because it's so freaking expensive. But Microsoft is being dropped as a client from Target. So there's going to be less opportunity for you to buy an Xbox. More so now than ever. And because what was it? AMD and what was it? Nvidia, because right now they're starting to like stop, like cease all production on RAM and graphics cards for mainstream consumer consumption. So now, instead of all of that going down, now we have all of the computer products that are about to go down. So now Microsoft and Sony are jacking the prices up for their Xboxes, for the Asus ROG Ally, for the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation Portal. Like, they're jacking up the prices for that stuff because right now AI is starting to take over as like all of the stuff that everybody's starting to pour all of their money and pour all of their hardware into. So now what's going to happen is you're going to see an even more rise in retro gaming. You're also going to see a large rise in bootleg consoles, and you're also going to see a large rise in consoles that are going to just basically be internet run. You're not going to see a massive rise in PC gaming. You're not going to see a massive rise in all of that. You're going to see a massive downfall in that because no one's going to be able to get the parts that they want for their consoles and for their gaming PCs. So an Xbox right now is currently $650. Oh, Thomas issued. I told mom I'm getting him immediately. She said no, so I told her, would you rather I spend $123 or pay about $300 on the aftermarket? Yeah, Yeah, it sounds about right. But at the same time, I wouldn't worry about I wouldn't worry too much about that right at the moment. But I just let it go. I'd let it go right now. But no, so like as I stated, like we're starting to see that sort of issue right now, and I'm also noticing that along with that issue, we're also going to start seeing things like this start to go down. We're going to start to see things like this start to go back. We're going to see it start to go massively huge up into prices. Sorry, I missed a word when I thrust were reissued. Thomas reissue. It was reissued. I told mom I'm getting him immediately. She said no, so I told her, would you rather I spend $123 or pay about $300 on the aftermarket? Yeah, I get that. I totally do get that. So, yo, what's going on, Donna Thompson? Hi, I'm back. I always come back. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have no problems with that. So, welcome back. So, think we'll keep the stream going for maybe another 14-ish minutes and then we will end it because people have lives to get back to and we also have the end of the year coming up tomorrow. So people do tell me your New Year's resolutions. Mine is to lose a few pounds as is everybody's, that's everybody's New Year's goal is to lose a few pounds. My New Year's goal is to do better in school. So, not as in like do better as in I'm already in school. Well, I'm in school, but I don't start school till January, so you guys might see a slight decrease in videos. You may see a slight decrease in live streams at some, in the future, but we'll do them as best we can, so long as I've got enough time on my hands and so long as I've got the figures and so long as my schedule will allow. So, yeah. But now that I have Soundwave and Blaster, I'm very stoked for that. So, but I'm also stoked for the fact that I get to review Amalgamus Prime next. This guy's next. That guy is coming next. Very stoked about that because this is a figure I was looking forward to until the live stream. This guy got really confusing in the live stream. So, but no, I seriously think that please tell me, Two Figs can't wait to get reissued are Blue Streak and Smokescreen. Yeah, they may reissue them or they might just do a studio series version of it because I know, as I stated, they are planning on doing a comic series, a studio series comic series. So, if you are interested in the comic books more than you are in the cartoon and in the movie, if they do get a reissue. Take note, like I said, if things do get a reissue, it's going to be in the studio series comic book series. They've already started releasing certain figures in the comic book series, but take note, they're going to release more in the comic series and they're going to release it mainstream. It's not going to be an online exclusive anymore. From what I understand, they're going to do that with a lot of figures. And as I stated prior, they also have an anniversary line coming up for Christmas. I got Leader Class Prime. Hey, congrats, man. Was it Leader Class or was it Commander Class? Was it Homeboy over here? Or was it the Earthrise version? I can't see or hear anything. My internet is being trashed. It's okay. It's okay. Well, things happen. Things do happen, and you know what? It's okay. It's okay, man. Life happens. But no, seriously, was it this Optimus Prime over here that you got? Was it this one? Donna Thompson, was it this one right here? So, it's okay. Was it the Studio Series one, or was it the Earthrise one? So yeah, like with Comic Grimlock and Shockwave. I'm waiting for a Studio Series 86 Shockwave. If it was the Studio Series Optimus Prime, you definitely got. Which one did you get? If it was that one right there, That one is the Commander Class Studio Series 86 version. If you got a different version, which could be, if you got that version, then that one is the Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. And there's plenty of other ones that are around. So there's the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager. There's the Leader Class Buzzworthy Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon. There's loads of things going on with that. So, oy vey. Let's take a peek. So, but no, they're supposedly doing more comic book series stuff, and I know that they're gonna re-release Optimus Prime in the the 40th anniversary Studio Series pack. They're gonna re-release it and as a leader class. They're gonna re-release this Optimus Prime here as a leader class. I am planning on getting the comic Grimlock just to get the swords for my other Dinobots. You know what's funny is if you ordered Swoop came with 2 swords. So, but I'm not gonna. It's your money, man. You do what you want to do. I'm not gonna stop you. But but no, it's okay. The whatchamacallit? Um, good lord, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, comic series, I think. But the the comic series, I'm waiting for that Studio Series 86 Shockwave. I'm waiting for that Studio Series 86 Astro Train. Like, from what I also understand, that as well, there's going to be a 2-pack with 86 Megs and 86 Prime. Both of them are going to be about 100 to 120 bucks for both of them in this 2-pack. And from what I understand, there may or may not be 2 different versions of this 2-pack. Yeah, he had his in Grimlocks. Yeah, I kind of suspected. But there's going to be, from what I understand, there's going to be either one of 2-packs. The first one being is the anniversary 2-pack with Prime and Megs. And both of them may or may not be cell shaded. That's the first option. And the second option is they're going to both be battle damaged. And if they're both battle damaged, that's great. But I don't need that. But I'm going to also say this too. I also don't think it's well worth buying the Commander class Skybound Energon Universe Optimus Prime. That was just... What was Hasbro thinking? Let's charge everybody almost $100 for just a Commander class figure with with almost no accessories. Who on earth thought that was a good idea? So, but yeah. So, yay, I can hear again. That's no problem. That's no problem. That's no problem. I understand that. So, and the comic Grimlock has Sludges, and Snarl's sword. Well, you know, I think it's kind of funny because Snarl came with his sword. The only one that did not really come with the sword was actually, there's 2 that didn't come with a sword. I forgot now that I think on it. Or 3. 3 if you want to count Grimlock, then I suppose we can count Grimlock. But because Swoop came with his sword, I don't really count that. But it was pretty much just Sludge and Slag that came with that only came with guns. The more I think about that, yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Corey Tucker. You got me there. You got me there. So, all right, well, let's begin the outro right now because this is going to be the end of the stream because everybody is starting to go to bed. So, let's start the shout-outs right now. Do not forget to check out Banana 68 2041 or 241. Do not forget to check out Nathan B-030. Do not forget to check out at Max1428-F7X. Do not forget to check out Corey Tucker 959 on Facebook. Do not forget to check out Zaga and Oreo. And do not forget to check out Blood Dud Fan. Do not forget to check out Soundwave 585. Do not forget to check out Donna Thompson 822. And I think that just about does it. Yeah, let's check. Do not forget to check out Corey Tucker 959 one last time. And do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick's Voice Rail, Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews, Alexander Rothschild, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, Lemon Lime Studios, Little Erm, Sentinel Edits, and oh, what the hey, Winter Night. Do not forget to check all of them out. And this is Thomas Fan01 saying, do not forget to check the link in the description below to go check out all of the other playlists on my channel, and do not forget to hit that notification bell somewhere around here, so that way you can be notified for this guy's review, and this guy's review. So please do not forget to check that. Do not forget to do all of that. Do not forget to subscribe for more content so you can be doing all of that stuff and be all of everything in the nature. And do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.